Right, so welcome back to another video on this channel, and Philippe Coutinho has just moved from Barcelona on loan to Aston Villa until the end of the season, and I'm not going to lie, I'm quite surprised by this one. I mean, I saw the rumours a few weeks ago and a few days ago, linking Coutinho with Aston Villa on a season-long loan till the end of the season, but I thought it was going to be one of those ones that, just gets put in the rumour mill and actually doesn't, transpire, but it seems to have transpired, and Aston Villa have now got Philippe Coutinho amongst their ranks in the squad, which is just absolutely phenomenal business from them, I have to say. And in this video we are going to be discussing just why Philippe Coutinho will be a brilliant signing, short term or long term, for Aston Villa under Steven Gerrard. So yeah, first of all, we'll go into the qualities that he will bring Aston Villa. First of all, Coutinho, as we saw in his time at Liverpool, maybe he's a different player now, but I'm going to, judge this based on what we saw of him at Liverpool. And yeah, at Liverpool, I mean, basically, him as a player would be described as a player overall that can create something from nothing, whether it be goals or chances in general. He's a really good dribbler. In tight spaces, he's very good. His ball control is exceptional in tight spaces. And yeah, just has that ability to pick a shot from outside the box and just whip it into the top corner of the net. And yeah, can have that ability as well to be creative, play the ball through the lines, and yet ultimately just create chances and goals for his team, which I think will be, obviously for any team, really valuable. But for in this Aston Villa team, I think he will fit in like a duck to water, really, because I've been watching Aston Villa quite a bit since Steven Gerrard has come in, and the system they play seems to kind of be, intricate passing through the back four and really splitting the lines, and they do that exceptionally well, Aston Villa, or at least they have done since Steven Gerrard's come in. And I think Coutinho just gives them an extra option in that department in terms of, splitting the lines of a back four, getting the likes of Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings through on goal. And yeah, overall I think that he will be a massively vital player for Aston Villa in terms of his creativity, and yeah, gives them an option as well of teams that play a lower line, because we've seen Aston Villa especially doing this well against the likes of Chelsea and Man City and Liverpool, and the teams that, obviously do not play a low line. But for, your teams in the league that play, low blocks and like to sit back, Coutinho will definitely give you a bit of a threat from outside the box, which, definitely will come in handy. As I said, he's able to whip one from the edge of the box and just fly into the back of the net, which is obviously massively important for playing against low blocks. And I think he'll actually link up really well with a fellow new signing in the summer, Emiliano Buendia, who I think has really impressed me since Steven Gerrard has come in, because he's played in that number 10 role almost in a 4-2-3-1 at times, and yet has really been the link man in terms of, as I said, the intricate passing. Him and Buendia will be able to have a really good link up in terms of 1-2s, etc. And obviously, he will take a lot of the burden and pressure off Buendia in terms of being that focal point in being creative. And almost I think he'll play in that Grealish role off the left, Coutinho, because I think he's quite a similar player in terms of the system that Villa can deploy under Steven Gerrard to what Grealish was playing last season under Dean Smith, in terms of playing off the left, cutting inside, playing the reverse balls through to the likes of Ings and Watkins, as I said, and yeah, also having that ability to just create out of absolute thin air, and being able to shoot outside the box as well. So I think that Philippe Coutinho could almost to a certain extent be Aston Villa's regen of Jack Grealish from over the years, and I think that he definitely could be a similar type of player in this Gerrard system under Aston Villa. And in terms of Steven Gerrard, as we've seen so far in his Aston Villa tenure, he has had the tendency to be flexible with the systems he has used. He's used a number of different formations, including 4-3-3, 4-3-1-2, and also as well with a 4-2-3-1. So yeah, it does give him a lot of options as to who he can use. I think that Coutinho will be the main man in terms of playing a 4-3-3 and playing him off the left, and then playing Buendia in the number 10 role, Nakamba or Douglas Luiz sitting alongside John McGinn in midfield. Then you have either Ashley Young or Jacob Ramsey, who seems to be getting a lot of game time under Steven Gerrard, on the right, and up front then, as I said, you have the likes of Ollie Watkins or Danny Ings to get on the end of the chances that are being created by Coutinho and Buendia and Ramsey, etc. So overall, I think he'll be a really beneficial signing for Aston Villa, and I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that they have an option to buy on him at the end of the season, which I think, if he obviously does really well for Aston Villa, they probably will utilise, and I think that would be an absolutely unbelievable signing, especially if he's anywhere close to what he was at Liverpool. Obviously he's not going to be the same player naturally, but if he is anywhere close to it, it could be an absolute coup for Aston Villa and Steven Gerrard, and ultimately could be one of the signings of the season if it does work out in the way that we maybe expect it to. And overall, I think in conclusion, ultimately just shows the ambition from Aston Villa. As I said, if he's anywhere close to what he was at Liverpool, and even if he's not, signing a player on loan from the Giants of Barcelona, yes, they're obviously in the pits at the moment and not the same club they used to be whatsoever, but Aston Villa are showing real intent by bringing a player like Philippe Coutinho back, who would have easily got into the teams like Arsenal and Chelsea and Liverpool. Maybe not started at the start, but definitely those clubs would have been interested as well. So I think that they've really pulled off a very good deal and tidy deal, Aston Villa here, bringing in Philippe Coutinho on loan till the end of the season with an option to buy. And yet now I'm really looking forward to seeing what Aston Villa do for the second half of the season, because I have to say Steven Gerrard, even though recent results haven't gone his way, he's really impressed me with the style of play he has implemented at this Aston Villa team. They've definitely been, a tough team to play against, and in my opinion, as I keep saying in this video, are one of the best teams I've seen in the league this season in terms of playing unexpected passes through to their strikers and creating chances from absolutely nothing, which I think Coutinho is only going to add to that in tremendously, really. Yeah, I've been really impressed with Aston Villa, and yeah, they're going to be one of the most exciting teams in the Premier League in the second half of the season and beyond if they keep up the way they are going under Steven Gerrard with the addition of Philippe Coutinho. So yeah, I think that will bring us to the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. That would be massively appreciated. And also leave your suggestions or leave your comments down in the comment section below on how you think Philippe Coutinho is going to perform in this Aston Villa team, and what he will add to this team going forward till the end of the season and beyond maybe. And yep, also if you could subscribe to the channel as well, that would be massively appreciated by myself. We are looking to hit 1.8k subscribers on this channel as soon as we possibly can, so yeah, that would be massively appreciated. It costs you absolutely nothing and would indeed make my day. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.